What is the impact that you want to have on the world?
I want to teach people how to discover the power that's inside of them, to live fully in the open and share themselves, who they are, who they're not. Like, there's so much fear that we live with. I want to teach people how to live with more courage, because courage is nothing more than the ability to do things that are uncertain. In today's world, where you have the internet, you can literally learn, launch, do anything. Anything. The only thing that's truly stopping you are the limiting patterns that you think, the self-doubt, the fear, the habits that you have. And you can break them. You can break them 5 seconds at a time.
Every human being has to remember, right? So within your existence, if you are not looking out for the next person, then all you are is just a body, right? So if you're not looking out for your next person, you're just a body. Because before we even was in existence, there were those that sacrificed they self so that we can be here talking.
We are all great. No matter if you think you're dumb, no matter if you think you're fat, no matter if you are fat, no matter if you've been bullied, or no matter if you just got back from Iraq or Afghanistan and you have no legs or your arms or whatever, man. We all have greatness. You gotta find the courage. You gotta find the courage to put your Bose headphones on and silence the noise out of this world and to find it. And to find it because it's out there, but it's gonna take hard work, courage, self-discipline. It's gonna take all the non-cognitive skills. All the non-cognitive skills to be great. It's the non-cognitive skills that set you apart from everybody else.
You never get better if you're not willing to put in the time. And basketball is very similar to the game of life. There's gonna be ups and downs. Sometimes you may turn the ball over 7 times in a row. But if you put in the work and you constantly put in the work, you can't allow that one mistake to go into the next play.
The impact that I want to have on the world right now would be creating a benevolent army of super learners who test the impossibles and teach other people to do the same. That's it. So whether it's 100,000, a million, people who've mastered meta learning, acquiring skills, who are also willing to test the impossibles, test the assumptions, and have the uncomfortable conversations that I think this country is largely dodging.
Taking what I've been able to build for myself, establishing a brand, an identity for myself, enabling, kids that look up to me to understand what it takes to get to that next level. Again, it's so crazy that we're in a world where everything is at your fingertips in terms of technology. So there really shouldn't be any excuse as to why you fail, because everything is accessible.
The impact I want to have on the world is to help take our human education systems from what we learn as adults to what colleges teach. And later we're going to go down to K1 to K12 and early infant learning and upgrade these to teach the skills that truly create happy, wonderful, kind, generous people who are able to live beautiful, fulfilled lives, create humanity plus companies, and elevate the human race as a world-centric species.
It's not having this massive global impact. It's the small little connections that I make to people through all of this, to the girls running those obstacle races that are 10, 11 out there, that I can have those impacts on those little impacts on people's lives, then I think that adds up to the big one.
I really, really want to help the high potential young people in this country and in the world who, because they were not born in the right places with the right connections to go to the right colleges to open the right doors, don't get the same opportunities. And if there's one thing I know about my own story, it's like I don't have an MBA, I didn't go to an Ivy League college, but somehow I had the right mentors and parenting to give me the grit to get around the system. And so if I can help other people see that, find that in themselves, then to me that would be amazing.
If I can inspire every single person who is watching this episode to find their own moonshot. So if you're watching this, find what is it that you will do. Imagine I'm the person who grew up poor with nothing. I came to this country with nothing. If I can dream so big and to be able to land on the moon, what would you do?
What's up, Impactivists? If you've ever failed your New Year's resolutions, we've created a free guide just for you, the Resolution Reality Checklist. It teaches you how to write smarter resolutions that you will actually crush this year. You can download it today at info.impacttheory.com/resolutions.